Hello, this is Mrs. Pillanero, and I'm going to show you how to play the short pieces for barred instruments number 21. There are 3 sections to this part, to this piece. I'm going to show you the first section at first, and it's going to repeat and come back. So you're going to start out on a D, and it's going to sound D, B, C, A, D, like this. D, C, D, B, C, A, D. So. And then you're going to go back and repeat the D twice. And that's the first 2 measures. So I'll play the first 2 measures for you. And then as we go on, you're going to go back up to D and go D, E, F. And then down to G and go right down to D. That's the first 4 measures of the song, so I'm going to play all 4 measures with a repeat. And again. And that's the first section. Now the next part, you're going to put both of your mouths up on F and D. It's going to come down in thirds. So it's going to go F, E, D, C, and your left hand is just going to follow with that. Goes down 4 times. I'll do it again. And the letters are F, E, D, C. And it does the sequence 3 times in the song, like this. After that, it goes to B. You're going to go up to E and then back down like this. B, C, D, E, and then D, C, B, C. Show you that again. B, C, D, E, and then D, C, B, C. So it goes like this. And that comes right after that, the 3 parts. So I'm going to put that together for you. That's going to be 3 times of going down and then that little turnaround section. Here it is. And 2. And 3. Now turn around. And then it's going to go back just like the beginning. Goes down again, and that is the entire section of the first part of the short pieces for barred instruments. So I'll play the whole section for you as it's written with the repeats. And repeats. Now 3 times here. And that's the entire first A section of the short pieces. Now for the B section, it's going to change meter. It's going to be in 3, and you're actually going to start with outlining a G chord. So it's going to go D, B, G. D, B, G. And it just does it 1 time there. D, B. And then you're going to have a little section down here where it's F, G, F, E, D. F, G, F, E, D. So I'll put those together for you. And then it repeats it. And then after that, you're going to start on an E, and you're going to go do all quarter notes here. You're going to go up and then back down like this. E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, D, D, D. I'll do that part again. It starts on E. E, F, G, A, then come down. G, F, E, D, C, and then do 3 Ds at the end. Now That's the first part of that section. So I'll do that whole part for you, and it does repeat. So I'm going to do it twice. Starting on the D, we're going to outline our chord first. D, E, G, F, G, F, E, D. Again, D, E, G, F, G. And then E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, D, D, D. Repeats. D, B, G, F, G, F, E, D. D, B, G, F, G, F, E, D. E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, D, D, D. And then the next section of that is going to use both of your mouths. And you're going to have them a fifth apart. So you're always going to have 3 bars in between your notes. Now I'll do just the top part for you first, where it starts on A. We'll do one hand at a time here, and then I'll show them to you together. It might be easier to do it together, but I'm going to break it down in case for some of you might find it easier this way. So here it goes on A. It's going to go A, B, C. So it's A, B, C, B, C, D, C, B. And it does it again. A, B, C, B, C, D, C, B. And now it's going to change. A, B, C, B, C, D goes up a little higher. C, D, E. And then comes down. D, C, B, D, C, B. Does that twice, and then it repeats. A, B, C, B, C, D, C, B. A, B, C, B, C, D, C, B. So 2 times the same, and then it changes. B, C, D, C, B, E, D. And at the very end, it does 3 A's in the right hand. Now, the left hand part's going to start on a D. You're going to have the same rhythm with the left hand, but it's going to be different notes. So I'll do the left hand by itself. D, E, F, E, F, G, F, E. D, E, F, E, F, G, F, E. D, E, F, E, F, G. And it goes up. F, G, A, G, F, G, F, E. And then G, F, E. And then it goes back and does the same thing. E, D, E, F, E, F, G, F, E. D, E, F, E, F, G, F, E. D, E, F, E, F, G, F, G, A, G, F, E. And then ends on a D. Okay, with just the left hand. Let me put them together for you, because it actually might be easier together. You're always going to stay apart the same amount of bars. You always have 3 bars in between your hands. So D and A is your starting position, and you're going to move up now. Does it again. Now it goes up higher. Repeats it now. Again. Now up higher. And at the very end, it has 2 together on the D and the A, and then 2 A's. Now after that section, you're going to go back to the first part where we started with outlining the chord. And that's the entire second section of the piece. So I'll play the whole second section for you now with the repeats using both hands. sorry, it goes back to this part. And it repeats it. That's the entire second section of the piece. That would be your B section. Then it's going to go back to the A section that we originally did. And then I'm going to show you the C section. Now this part's going to start with some double notes over here on D. It's going to go like this. D, D, C, C, B. D, D, C, C, B, G. So it's going to go then 2 A's. So D, D, C, C, B, G, A, A. D, D, C, C, B, G, A. So first time you do 2 A's, second time you do 1 A. I'll do that again. D, D, C, C, B, G, A, A. D, D, C, C, B, G, A. Then you're going to go on F. 2 times it does F, G, A, F, G, A. And then starting on A, we're going to go down and hit 3 D's when we get down there. A, G, F, E, D, D, D. And that whole section repeats. I'll do that again. D, D, C, C, B, G, A, A. D, D, C, C, B, G, A. F, G, A, F, G, A. A, G, F, E, D, D. And again. Three D's at the end. Okay. Now we're going to do another little segment here with some repeated sections here. It's E, F, G, G is the first part. E, F, G, G, then F, G, A, then E, G, G, F, G. 1 A at the end of that. And then it does it again. E, F, G, G, F, G, A, E, F, G, G, F, G, A. And then after that, you go back to what you just did at the beginning of that. D, D, C, C, B, G, A, A. D, D, C, C, B, G, A. F, G, A, F, G, A. A, G, F, A, D, D. So I'm going to play the whole C section for you now, where there are some repeated sections. So here we are, the whole C section. So let me start that again. Here's the C section again. You're going to end back at the very beginning that we did in the A section. So I'll play through the A section one more time. And 2 D's. And down to G. And repeat. And D. And G. Now we move in thirds here. And that's where the piece ends. And this entire video is for right now showing the soprano xylophone part on the short pieces for barred instruments. And again, it's the A section, then B, back to A.